welcome to episode... Oh, the storm started. Welcome to Prog Review 593. Yeah, the heat wave that we've had is easing off. So I managed to turn off all the fans, and the storm clouds are coming in. I'm painting the picture here, and so I thought I'd finally get around to doing the review of an album that I keep threatening to do, and it's a Soft Machine album. It's Bundles, their 8th studio album, so The Thunder. I'm just listening to the lovely thunder. It's their 8th studio album, and I have an odd relationship with Soft Machine. I think I've heard all but 2 of their records. I think 7 and the one that they did in the 80s. But the rest of the stuff I've listened to, and you know, I feel that I should like it because of Robert Wyatt and Kevin Ayers' association. And you know, it's jazzy and there's stuff going on, but you know, a lot of it I just, you know, I don't really care for it. You know, I mean, it's all right. It's all right. So again, I often have people saying, "Oh, you should do Soft Machine reviews," but I never know exactly what to say about them other than yeah. Whereas this one, I can talk about this one. Again, probably a lot of people say, "Yeah, it's not really Soft Machine, is it really?" You get a lot of that, like the album that follows this, which I quite like. Maybe that's why I like it. Oh, but it's jazz. Is it jazz? I don't know. I never really, you know, they kind of got this jazz rock kind of thing. There's jazz elements to it, isn't there? Anyway, I've got to crack on before I suddenly just start melting, because it is still warm. It's like 33 degrees apparently. In Lock Towers, it was measured 30 degrees at lunchtime. So yeah, this is their 8th album. The good thing about it is Alan Holdsworth makes an appearance, because a lot of the band was made up from Nucleus, the band that don't worry, I've not heard of them either, that Alan Holdsworth was in. So they come to this, and it's almost like there's a new band. They're kind of moving forward, and I think this is why I like this record, because there's guitar is very, you know, pushed forward, whereas, you know, on the previous Soft Machine albums it's Mike Ratledge's keyboards that dominate everything, and the fluty saxophony stuff as well. Whereas this is a good mix. I think there's a really good mix of stuff. Now the first side, if we're talking about the first side, now I've been listening to this a lot lately. Every time I take the dog out, I've been listening to it. Opens with a track called Hazard Profile, and it's divided up into 5 parts. And oh yes, I think we got some thunder there. We got some thunder. I don't know if you picked that up on the old microphone, but yeah, Hazard Profile starts, and yeah, it's jazzy, and it kind of reminds me of Bruford, because again, Holdsworth goes on to be in Bruford after this, and you know. Who's that other lot? Mahavishnu, excuse me, bless me, orchestra. You know, it kind of goes along those lines. I find it very hard to talk about it because it's instrumental, and you know, but it cracks along at a corking pace. It's really, you know, I like it because yeah, it's kind of jazzy. Now I wouldn't normally like widdly guitarists. I'm not a big widdly guitarist fan, but I reserve that for my likes for Alan Holdsworth, because he's always very entertaining on the guitar, and you get that here. You know, it cracks along, has a profile at an amazing pace. It's really a really corking, energetic track, and like I said, I love to take dogs with a walk with when listening to it. So it's you know, it gives me a bit of a spring in the step. Please excuse any background voices you might hear, because the windows are open. I do need the windows open if we are to survive. Either that or I get naked. I know some of you want us to do that, but I'm not doing nude review just yet. So yeah, Hazard Profile takes over the whole of near enough the whole of the first side, apart from the last track called Gone Sailing, which is, I don't know, keep the cat off the guitar. It's Holdsworth experimenting with kind of open tuning, and microtonal music. But yeah, I really like Hazard Profile. It cracks along, and there's lots of different elements to it. You know, it slows down, speeds up. There's keyboards, there's synth, there's oboe, saxophone, whatnot. You know, wind, everything on it, and it's really cool. Imagine we're turning over. Imagine we have an LP. The title track bundles on the other side again. The second side carries on very much in the same vein as the first side. Yeah, there's some bits where it slows down. Again, I can't remember the titles because I listen to it when I'm walking. And with albums that I like, I tend to just listen to them, and I don't know what the names of the songs are. I know, it's disgraceful, isn't it? I'm a terrible disgrace. I don't know the names of any of the songs off the Michael Brooks Cobalt Blue, you know. I don't. Oh, it's raining. Hey, we've got some rain. Shona Ridge, I think is one of them. But if I like an album, I tend to just play it, and I don't really think about the titles. And so, you know, I know that 4 gongs, 2 drums does what it says on the tin. There's lots of gongs. It's probably a little bit of a self-indulgent take on it, but I really like it. It comes in at 41 minutes 55. I forgot to say it was released on the 22nd of March 1975, by the way. And yeah, I think it's a really good album. And the album sleeve as well is by an illustrator called Reg Cartwright, and it's called Mr. Potter's Pigeons, I believe, if you're looking for that. It's funny how, you know, bands in the 70s often used children's illustrators. I'm thinking of Genesis and Betty Swanick. Oh, that was a big one. Oh, that was a big one. But yeah, using this kind of children's illustrator style on their album sleeves. I'm getting completely distracted, and the kids are going to probably start banging at the door now because it's the summer holidays. Hey, ooh, whoopee. So yeah, I really like it. It's probably, for me, it's probably the best Soft Machine album there is. And I've just seen someone's kite just go flying by without a string. That was weird. And it is pissing it down. Yes, it's what we needed. I was going to take the dog out in a minute. And I've really balls this one up. But yeah, so I really like it. I recommend it. If you don't like Soft Machine, give this one a go. And again, I know there'll be many people out there go, oh, no, it's not really Soft Machine. Really, you got to do, you know, the other stuff, the earlier, which is fine if you like that kind of aimless, noodly, you know, extended, jazzy, improvisational kind of thing. If you like that, it's fine. It's cut back. It's about the tunes. It's about, you know, getting somewhere. You know, it's not overblown, bloated, unfocused. This has great focus to it, and I really like it. And it's more, yeah, it's jazz rock. They call it on the Wikipedia page. They call it jazz rock. No, I'll give it that one. We're not going to call it fusion. No, we don't use the F word here. Now, like I said, I like this one. And I also like the follow-up album, Softs, but maybe, just maybe, we'll leave that for another time. So yeah, thank you for watching this. I know it's been a long time coming, but you know what it's like. Don't worry, there'll be another one along in a minute. And because it's right, there should be some cool air coming in. Cool air. I'm absolutely sitting in a puddle of my own sweat. He wants some Darren gravy. Ugh, it's been unpleasant. It's not been pleasant here. Not been sleeping very well. So hot. But yeah, I'm completely wittering on, and I'm sorry this review is absolutely appalling. I'm out of practice. I don't know what to say. My brain's fried, and I don't really want to do this anymore because this is boring. And I could be, I don't know, doing other stuff. What are you going to do about it? So anyway, as a rating, I'm going to give this 5 hazard profiles out of 5 because it is superb. I really like it. It hurtles along. It's got a lot of character. I even forgive the widdly guitar parts, and I just think it's a great album. Thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say, and you know what that is, apart from don't forget to be engaged. The Google algorithm likes engagement. So what's your, I've got to pretend to be interested, what's your favourite Soft Machine album? Is it Bundles or is it one of the others? Do leave your comments in the box below, where I will completely ignore them. If you're lucky, I might delete them if they insult me. More thunder. Also, you can follow me on the Twit face, and there's the music at Darren. It's all in the blood. There's loads of links in there, and that's it. There's only one more thing left to say, and you know what that is. And that is prog on.